Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another method where we can utilize Qshell command echo. Okay, we know that echo command is used to print the output on screen, but there are many other applications where you can utilize the echo command. In previous sessions also we have discussed various such command where we used echo command in order to redirect the data into file. Also we discussed like how we can retrieve the system value using echo command. So this session is in the continuation of the same where we will cover few more topic related to echo command. So mainly we are going to discuss how we can utilize echo command in order to perform some mathematical operations. Clear? So mathematical operations means, like, let's say if you want to perform some addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, then in that case you can easily utilize echo command in order to print your output. Not only this, with echo command you can customize your text. Let's say if you want to showcase 5 plus 5 is 10, then in that case you can simply use echo command to add your text with your output. Not only this, like you can utilize this thing with for like you can utilize information this information to redirect your data into some file as well. Okay, so yeah, these are the all steps that we are going to perform with the help of echo. So let's start with the session. So first of all, I'll quickly show you the file which we will use in order to store the output. Although we have discussed this thing last time also, but in order, as we are going to perform some operations, mathematical operations, so better to save the output in file. So just for that purpose I'll quickly show you the file which we will use. So this is my file ts.txt. Right now it is written with 5 sub 5 is 0. Okay, so we will try to replace or maybe append, depends on situation, with the help of echo command. Okay, so that thing we have already discussed right in last session. So to start the session, I'll write here qsh, then hit enter. So this screen has come qsh command entry. Now what we will do, we will run the command echo space double quote 5 add 5. So if I, or maybe I'll show you, like if write 5 plus 5, okay, 5 plus 5 and double quote. If I hit enter here, you can see it is printing it as it is. It is not performing any mathematical operation. It is considering this thing as a string. Okay, so that's why it is showing 5 plus 5, only 5 plus 5. Okay, but let's say if I want to perform some operation as well, let's say if I write like this equal, and here I want to show the output. So to show the output you have to use dollar double opening parenthesis double closing parenthesis, and here we will write the value which we want to implement. So let's say if I want to perform 5 plus 5 only, then I can simply write like this and hit enter. So this time you can see it is showing the output as 10. 5 plus 5 equal 10. Now I want to clear one thing, that this is because of this operation, not because of this. Here if you write anything else, then still it will work the same. Let's say if I change to 5 add 5, then it will work as expected, right? 5 add 5 equals to 10. So it doesn't matter what you are using here. Actually the thing is matter what write inside this operation. Clear? So likewise we can perform other operations as well. I'll show you one example for that also. Let's say if I want to perform multiplication, so I can simply write here 5 multiply by 5, and here I can put 5 multiply 5. So if I hit enter here, you can see it is printing the correct output, which is 5 asterisk 5 equal 25. Again I'm saying that this is not because of the text which we have written initially, because here if you can write anything. Let's say even if I write my name here, still it is showing me. Okay, because it doesn't matter what you are writing here, what matters is what you are using here. Okay, so this is the one thing that we should be aware of. And likewise, if let's say if I want to perform division, so I can simply write div. Here I can use the division symbol and hit enter. So you can see it is printing 5 divided by 5 equals to 1. Okay, so yeah, this is the one thing which we can perform. Similarly, if let's say if I want to perform subtraction, so that also we can do. Simply write sub here, put your symbol subtraction, um, negative symbol, hit enter. Here you can see this time it is printing 5 sub 5 equal 0. Okay, so this is for subtraction. And as I told you, that doesn't let's say if I want to store some output, so far we have just discussed how we can perform mathematical operation using Qshell command echo, right? But let's say I want to store this output as well. So those who have already covered the previous session, they have idea because we have already discussed. But for those who are directly referring this session, let me repeat the thing, like how we can use the echo command in order to store the output. So for that, what you can do, you can simply use single quote, and here you can write your file name. So in my case, file name is ts.txt. Let me change this thing because this thing we have already written. So let's make it 10 subtract 5, and here also 10 subtract 5. So if I hit enter now, you will see that after refreshing the data, you will see that data has been changed. So let me reopen it. We'll take option 5 here, and you can see 10 subtract 5 is 5. It means it is working. Similarly, let's say if I want to append some data, or maybe the next operation I want to append, so I can simply make it as, let's say, 10 multiplied by 5. Okay, so here I can simply replace it with 5 on pressing, sorry, I just replaced the data again because I forgot to add that. Yeah, this time it is replaced because we have not added the second angular bracket, so that's why it replaced it, but no problem, I'll show you again. Simply repeat it, and this time I'll make it as 10 into 10. An important thing is to change this symbol with double bracket. Okay, and also here we will write 10 into 10. On pressing enter, this time it will append your data. So if I refresh the file, you can see 5 multiplied by 5 is 50, like 10, sorry, 10 multiplied by 5 is 50, and 10 multiplied by 10 is 100. Okay, so this is just for the demo purpose. You can use it for other purposes as well, right? What we discuss is the main thing is that how we can utilize the mathematical echo command to perform mathematical operations, and that should be clear to you, right? So yeah, I think now we are comfortable with the Qshell command, so it's time to see how we can utilize the same program, same command through CL program. So for that, I will simply take option 2 on my existing program. So this program is to perform mathematical operations. What we need here, firstly we need one variable. So to declare the variable, simply take DCL and take F4, provide your variable name, type, storage and length. Post that, you can simply hit enter and enter again. So variable has been declared. If you want to learn more about the basics things like how to declare variable, why we are using type, char, length and storage, okay, so that thing you can refer in previous session because these things we have already discussed there, right? For time being, we are just focusing on the Qshell command. Here you can see I'm writing chgvar command in order to change the variable here. So my variable is command and values echo 5 plus 5 $5 plus 5. Hitting enter here. So what it will do now, it will replace the existing data because we are using the, okay, sorry, it will not do anything because we are not redirecting it to any file, right? We are just printing it. So yeah, fine, it will print only the data. Okay, and once command is ready, then it's time to start the Qshell. So I'll write strqsh, take F4 and provide the variable name, and then we are good to compile and call this program. So the moment when I compile it, it is showing program run qsh created in library Sharmit 1. On pressing call, it will show me the output, which is 5 plus 5 equal 10. Clear? So if you want to save this data, you can save as well. We have already discussed this thing, like how to save or redirect the output into file. If you want to learn more about that process, then you can refer the previous session, because there we have already discussed it in detail. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.